What's going on, guys? Zach Evnesh here from the Underground Strength Gym. Wanted to just do a little voiceover and show you guys what's going on. Had a packed house here, and even though we're training, sometimes a wrestling match breaks out in the middle. And sometimes the wrestlers are doing the wrestling. Sometimes the baseball players and the football players start scrapping. But anyway, starting off this workout with overhead work. The younger guys are using lighter kettlebells. Our more advanced lifters are using the barbells. And then everybody's going with some form of jump training. And we'll usually mix up this jump training. This is basically our way for training explosive power, starting speed, starting power. And when we go overhead, not too heavy. I don't like to do any grinding reps overhead. It's not the safest thing. But you can see our athletes doing medium-sized hurdle jumps, larger hurdle jumps, box jumps, mixing up the stimulus, because in sports, that's basically I always talk about there are no absolutes in sports. So you got to be ready to explode from different angles. You got to be able to push, pull, run, jump from different angles. So I like to utilize the conjugate method, where we're basically switching up the stimulus. And you can see, man, these kids are really working, and we're having a great time. It's just a great environment for the kids. And to me, the Underground Strength Gym has always been much more than what people see on the surface. You know, you're looking at strength and conditioning, but we're seeing kids challenging themselves, learning communication skills by working together, learning something more than just strength for sport, character, leadership, discipline, self-motivation, or, as Jocko Willink says, you're not always motivated. You got to be disciplined. These kids are really amazing. Wrestling again, the way they're climbing that rope without legs. But everybody starts somewhere. You start with, basic calisthenics, light sleds, light medicine ball work. And those are our middle school kids you see climbing the rope. They all started in 6th grade, all those kids, and some of them are 7th or 8th graders now. And it's, what we call age-appropriate training. These younger kids are building a tremendous foundation for what is to come when they get to high school. You can see there, we got kids from Howell, from Brick Township, from Wall Township, kids from the public schools, kids from the private schools. Just kids are awesome. You can see mixing it up there with kettlebell benching, so we're not always doing dumbbell benching, always the same kind of pressing motion. Kids here are finishing up their workout. And they're going a little bit lighter this week. There's a race breaking out. But a lot of the wrestlers are traveling this Friday to Virginia Beach for the Virginia Beach duels. So a lot of the wrestling clubs like Triumph, Sure Thing, Elite, they're taking down groups. There is the new Intech modular functional bar. We call it the Mod F bar. And Ethan and Riley are training together. In-season baseball players. I always talk about that being a crucial time for everybody to train. I think Ethan does the lift, let's see, 405, 425 for a triple. Then later that day, Aiden Mulreed from Wall Township pulled 475. There's our man Glenn. Look at that crazy hair. Glenn has got some crazy hair. It's like he stuck his finger in an electric socket.
Look up at the sky.
And I just told him there, I said, hey man, you gotta push yourself on that. He probably had 5 more left in the tank. And if it does not challenge you, it does not change you. There's Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy is a track and field athlete, I believe, at Gettysburg, lives in Seagirt, went to CBA. There's Ethan Diamond getting a hug.
385,
Spencer. They're pumped up with the new mod bar from Intech. Look at that.
Attack those bells.
IntechStrength.com. There's Jimmy Extra Credit. Love that kid. Aquaman, they finished their workout with light sleds, light curls, and light carries. As I said, a lighter circuit here at the Manasquan Underground Strength Gym to deload these guys as they go into a pretty awesome tournament this weekend. So here we go. We see some more jump training. We see Brad. There's Vaughn from Howell. Vaughn actually was one of the first athletes at the Underground Strength Gym. He started at the end of 5th grade. Kid is just growing up too fast. He's now finishing up sophomore year, football and lacrosse. These guys are jumping pretty high. We're doing the rebound
Here comes
jumps.
Mr. Shreds
There's
himself.
Orlando. I love that kid. He stays
Manasquan,
after like another
Mr.
hour
Rich.
and then takes the train home. I mean, just a workhorse. There's Cole Meyer. Look at this. Look
you
at the
cleared
jumps
it
on
by
that.
a long
Cole
shot,
started
baby.
training with us also in
Got
6th
guapo
grade.
birthday
He's now
squatting,
entering
extra credit.
next year. Will be a junior at Wall High School. He weighs about 115 now, and I believe when he started, he was about half that. He was something like 60-something pounds. Here goes Ethan Diamond, tremendous work ethic, and here he is pulling 425. Right now, he weighs, I believe, 180, maybe even a little bit more. He's a baseball player at CBA, wrestled his freshman year, started as a freshman. Kid's just got a great attitude, and he's such a worker. He'll come from practice, he'll lift, and then he'll go to Condon's baseball. He'll go to Condon's baseball, then he'll come here. There's Jimmy. And you could just see tremendous support, camaraderie with these guys. It makes me proud. It just makes me proud of what's going on here. We take a lot of pride. And we don't take it lightly that we're training other parents, their kids. It's, there's been some asking me probably the same question for the 5th time.
My boy Anthony,
These kids are hilarious.
chest to the floor, legs
Hilarious
straight.
kids. You can see everybody doing work. Here goes Aiden, pulling heavy. Aiden is going to go to Wagner to play Division I football. Aiden was also one of the earliest athletes I ever trained, and he weighed, I think, 80 pounds. Now he weighs 180-something. So that's it, guys. Underground Strength Gym of Manasquan. Much respect. Take it easy.